Hi guys, I'm Chris.
And I'm Andre.
And we're back for another episode of Nerdgasm. And, well, Maddie Collector, you've got us again.
Maddie Collector.
Here we go.
Here we go with the February toys.
Yeah, more Masters of the Universe classics.
These are the subscription toys that we got recently. We're going to start off with Battleground Evil-Lyn. So, I guess the term Battleground means alternate version. That's what I'm thinking that they think that it means.
It means repaint.
Because we just had the Battleground Teela, which was a long blonde-haired Teela, which was shown in the mini-comics. Again, that looked nothing like the toy of Teela, but I guess didn't matter back then. But now they've made it. But now, Battleground Evil-Lyn is basically like the 2000 animated series. Now, here you have the classic Evil-Lyn, based off the toy.
Yellow. And I remember one of my friends, Tony, he was asking me, why is she yellow? Why is she yellow? Well, in the mini comics, if you remember, she was drawn and colored yellow.
Yeah.
Originally. In the early ones. So that's kind of what they... Even though in the cartoon, she really wasn't...
In the cartoon, she was yellow, but not that shocking yellow.
Not as yellow.
She was a little bit more yellow than anybody else, but not like Simpsons yellow like this.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just kind of extreme. But the original toy was made like that.
Correct.
So, this Evil-Lyn, very well done.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta love it. And I guess this obsession is still continuing. We keep bringing up, no cape. There was no cape. Because in the cartoon show on Filmation, she had a black flowing cape.
Yeah. But the classic figure did not have
Did not, but
either.
like you've seen in the past episodes, we make capes for people. So, that's how that goes.
So what have they given to us now?
So now, here we go, with Battleground Evil-Lyn. Now, the first thing you're going to notice... a cape! Alright, there you go, we have a cape. Now, I think this is kind of like them giving us more stuff for Evil-Lyn, because this Evil-Lyn actually came with a screech and a stand, also. With this one, we have a cape. That's really cool. We have another scepter with a glow-in-the-dark topper to it. That's really awesome. And, of course, the most glaring thing you'll see is the head. Now, what you'll see here is, you see she has the white pixie haircut. That was actually revealed in Filmation when Teela and Evil-Lyn were trapped in the desert, and she took her headpiece off to show white hair, short white hair. In the 2000 version, the helmet was off very often. You'll find tons of images with her not wearing this and the white hair showing. Also, she does come with alternate head, which is basically a repaint of the original, but in the color scheme of that 2000 series.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a completely different Evil-Lyn. That's why I actually wanted that it was worth opening, because there was enough differences for me to want this open.
This is a big difference.
Oh, yeah.
Much better than the Zodak repaint that they gave us a while back.
Yeah, the differences in the Zodak were just minuscule.
Yeah. This is great, though. This satisfies everybody, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Old and new fans, and classic toy fans as well.
She also has, like, the dagger, but it's just kind of repainted to match the rest of her accessories, but...
same articulation.
Yep.
But, yeah...
Same exact sculpt.
The look is really different.
Yeah,
even though
amazing.
Yeah, so that's fun.
There you have Evil-Lyn.
What else you got?
And the next one, the other subscription figure, was actually delayed. He was supposed to be the January figure, but they had some issues with the production of him.
Yeah.
We have Demo Man. Now, who is Demo Man?
Who is Demo Man?
Not many people know anything about him, but give you a backstory on him. So bring him up. Here's Demo Man.
Figure.
Yeah. Very green, as you can see. So, this is just what I've heard, okay?
Right.
Demo Man was actually a conceptual artwork that was found by Mattel. It surfaced online, Mattel offices had them, and this was just when they were creating Masters of the Universe, and they had this sketch of him, which actually influenced the creations of Skeletor, Beastman, and, the giant guy. What was his name again?
Not Titus,
yeah.
Why do I want to say
the evil one?
Mongor? Not Mongor. I'm thinking Thundercats now.
Right.
God, what the heck's his name? I'm blanking. We're both blanking.
Megator, I think, was
Megator.
That was it.
Megator. Okay.
But I think he was the influence behind those figures. So, finally, the Four Horsemen came across this sketch, sculpted the figure, and they came up with a little backstory on him, too. So, this guy, Demo Man, is actually a spirit from another dimension that Skeletor was imprisoning, well, Keldor at the time was imprisoning MOTUC. So, MOTUC tricked Keldor into opening up the portal to try to get out. So in doing that, again, this is just messing with tons of continuity. Apparently the acid got in his face somehow in that time frame, and then he melded Keldor with the spirit of Demo Man to create Skeletor.
Oh, wow.
So that's the backstory.
Okay, so it's
on
a Skeletor
this
backstory
character.
too.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So, accessories, you can see he's got a very large sword. And if you look at the bottom of the sword, the handle,
oh yeah,
there's a little dinosaur head on there. Yeah, so we really don't know the origins of that. Maybe we'll find out one day. He's also got his very awesome mace. Wow. I mean, that thing is huge. Look at that. Can seriously put the hoot on somebody with that.
It's gonna break the camera.
Right. He's got some alternate heads too. He's got this skull head with a horned helmet. It looks kind of like Viking with his dead and his jaw ripped off. That's what it looks like.
I love the paint on that.
Yeah.
It's a nice.
It's really cool.
It's a nice wash that it has on there.
But you can see there's a little hole in the bottom, so you can actually put that on a figure. But it looks kind of weird without a jaw though.
Yeah.
So he's got that head. And then this head, you've got to see this to believe it. It's really awesome. So I've already done something with it. Here we go. Look at that. Now here's the original Skeletor head that I popped off. As you can see, very tame looking. This one, look at that. That's going to give you nightmares. I hope it, man, you get close to the camera. It's probably giving you nightmares right now.
Oh, He-Man!
Oh, that's kind of the goofy voice they use in Filmation, but
He-Man.
That's what I would more envision that, rather than Alan Oppenheimer's, funny interpretation of him.
Right.
But what you're seeing right now is the Skeletor head based on the paintings done of Skeletor in the original mini-comics, like He-Man and the Power Sword, the Key to Castle Grayskull, stuff like that, that came with the first run of action figures in the 80s.
Yeah.
They went to more of a comic book look later, but still was just the painted artwork with text underneath. That's the way those comics were originally made.
Yeah.
But this is the way Skeletor looked.
Creepy.
You can just see the non-symmetrical teeth.
Yeah.
It's just all out there.
The teeth and the eyes.
The eyes, you can see like the red glow. And look how much larger his eyes are.
These eyes are
compared
like
to the normal
popping
one.
out of his head.
Exactly. I mean, you just see that. You just see this glowing skull coming at you, and you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so cool that they did that. They put that head in there.
Yeah.
So now what you've done is you've customized an extra Skeletor.
Absolutely. I had an extra Skeletor, so I
Yeah.
popped that head off, put that head on, and he's going to be displayed like that.
Got your own figure. Maddie gets wind of that, they'll sell this for $20-something bucks.
Oh, look out.
Just gonna put that head on. But yeah, that's so cool. But getting back to Demo Man, I mean, he's got all the same articulation that you've come to expect. The paint job.
The only
really
thing he
smooth.
doesn't have, because you notice he doesn't have any boots.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have that little swivel middle of the calf articulation. It's just a solid calf because there's no boot.
Right, okay. There's his calf. He still has the ankle articulation, which is good. He's got holes in his feet, which is nice. Thank you. But I like his paint job. It's very smooth. It looks almost airbrushed on there. All his different greens.
Different shades of green
Yeah,
on it
the
and stuff,
highlights
yeah.
and the lowlights. So, I don't know. Maybe he was delayed because they were trying to get the paint just right on him.
And that's what it was. They did say they had some production issues with him, but nonetheless he came out a month late. But
yeah. All in all, a good figure, worth the wait. He's cool looking.
Absolutely, he was really awesome.
I mean, for the heads alone, I think he's worth it, right?
And I think that, exactly. That's what sealed the deal for me. But no, we don't really like when they come up with these figures just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like the Star Sisters 3-pack. That was those collectors weren't really happy about that.
That's a waste.
And anything from the New Adventure like Optic. And,
No, I don't
we
know.
didn't need those. And again, this is a guy who pulled out of nowhere. He wasn't on the cartoon show.
No.
He wasn't in the toy line. But look at him. Anyway.
All right. Well, speaking of He-Man, before we go, I want to thank my friend Mike Victa. He goes to thrift stores and stuff, and I don't know if these are from his personal collection. These were just delivered to me, but he gave me some cool vintage He-Man stuff. Which some of these, Stridor. Some of these I had as a kid. This is Stridor. All the stickers are still intact. A land shark. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Land shark, land shark.
You remember that commercial?
Boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was ridiculous, but yep.
What was this called? The Smashosaurus?
The Bashosaurus.
The Bashosaurus.
Yes.
That's right.
Look at that.
Very, very cool. Bash!
Bam!
A Saurus. And also was a
Road Ripper.
Road Ripper. Cool. I remember having several of these as a kid. And then this, which is missing the wings and
the
back tail thing, but I could find replacement parts for that. Not too hard.
Yep.
So there you have it. There's another another Matty collector.
It. We're completely up to speed on He-Man now.
Good.
That's it.
So what's coming up next?
Sorceress. I can't wait for that one.
Finally.
Yes.
A classic one.
One that eluded me as a child.
You never had the vintage
I never
one.
got the vintage.
And you still don't
one.
have
to this day, I still don't have this. But,
I have a vintage figure.
When we do that review, we're going to have all the components for it. Look at that.
Wow. Nice. All right. So we're looking forward to Sorceress.
Yes.
These are in the books. If you haven't got them,
I'm sure they'll be re-released.
Yeah, they'll be. I mean, they re-release everything, and Demo Man can probably get them on eBay for like $30 or something.
Yeah,
like you
he
said.
can't be up that much.
Like you said, they're not selling out.
Yeah,
this
it takes
line
a couple days.
is not as hot as it was, so you gotta fight it as hard. So.
Thank God.
All right, guys. Well, thanks again for watching. This is Chris
And Andre.
Signing